Alright, little recap of the last video. I think I'm gonna do all my videos like this from now on. The law language. All the continents are working together to find how they are going to label themselves. All the different cultures are developing the next political agenda and philosophy and the new jobs. It's the government scientists versus what the people are able to figure out. The continents are planning and then they let everyone else humiliate themselves. With the first example being color, it's a business world. You achieve equality in the workforce first. What you don't want is other countries saying we were a socialist government in the next 500 years. It would look like all we did was talk back and forth with the government and the people, and the people and the government. You are not continuing to change the laws with a business within a business or a strong government. Obedience in exchange for your freedom equals staying rich, being allowed to continue selling. Color did accomplish something. Color stated that another color was out to better themselves based on only being allowed to work first, and potentially out to get you based on government regulation and prison reforms. Allowing to label yourself, allowing for the specific word choice to influence the California Fair Employment Act and Housing Act, allowing scientists to get to work on the first premise and choice for choosing the word color. They went to work, the start of the law, for everyone, the beginning. It definitely would influence new generations if you don't understand the origins of planning and anticipating the law and business reform. It's outdated and needs to be changed. Race and sex and national origins. It has nothing to do with business inclusion, but all to do with paying rent and working minimum wage. Technology has improved since the satellite, and colors does not seem so great when they're calling you uneducated. Because the government is not culture. It is business, a potential idea if you're not involved in anything. Scientists now may have a whole Armageddon of words and dialogue ready to be released when necessary. Or they're so bored they make their own language up, like the Rizzler, jokes for days. Rich businesses, said the president, said you had to hire everyone. The sad part was democracy was keeping these same emotions you read in textbooks. In Democrats, and that's what democracy does. It's not introducing you to the business idea of things, the Donald Trumps. The feelings are lost when they're just teaching moments you don't understand. All you accomplished was to be hired for a job. And they're pretty dominant in anti-discrimination rights. An example is selling the land and the law, the military, the miners. We are part of a world with smart men, the chosen few. explains the Russian propaganda. A moment to look back. You know, a moment to look back in the sense of trying to make them look like North Korea, the start of international currency. Should we be given all the resources because we are the smartest? New tariffs means new business to continue so they can stay in this developing world of America. If there is a gap in technological advances with other countries, they will be at a halt in their thinking they're creating. Just imagine, we're so advanced, these continents are sitting and observing, trying to catch up in research and development. You know how hard a math problem is? You know, some joined, some didn't. And invest in. Explain why everyone has train stations and downtowns. Almost masking that everyone has a right to create. When there is no inventions, American is writing about how every state feels, developing worlds, developing cities one by one. People are leaving what they feel behind. Therapy is a big example. Before there was suburban in every state, there was only one in Los Angeles. Developing everything one by one. Feel family emotion, but most importantly, feel the king and the government. War terrorists, so that's what happened. Some invested early and some didn't. Now they're asking for high prices. Or they went to Medicare, Obamacare, medicine. Climate change stopped businesses overseas from overproducing. There's patterns of the market moving different for rich and poor people. The first unbalance, they said poor people created the first army. The first unbalances, the rich had to pay for the first army. It goes back to the Boston Tea Party in the first place. Creation of the army was the first time they had to pay with their own money. First products become culture, which is why you feel funny when you see a Coca-Cola in the movies. The rich make the same products with different labels. If the war was used to have business meetings, what was the new business? With an economy that already had the housing market, why did they go to war? The satellite, the blame game, the bank's federal jobs connected to the market. In 2060, we will run out of gasoline. Should have found another use for it. Unless it's limitless now because of the oceans. They said white people feel like they're the boss of you because of white supremacy. But it's fake. You can say a lot about everyone. As I grew up, what I had to say started to matter. It started to be more important. And I could say a lot more after that. But I decided to leave it for interpretation, or 500 trillion possibilities. Your journey and adventure won't matter, but you can make them matter. To be anything in this world is a pretty sad world. I don't want to destroy her first impression. No awkward silence. She's so relaxed because she's young. You're all American because you work in America. You should sing and talk like you have tobacco in your mouth. I shouldn't tell them this about me, but you have to repeat your offensive joke because he doesn't listen. She said, hey, buddy. And I told her, you know what you call a girl, buddy? A booty. I see why she wants to talk to me. She does not want to hear what she has to say. We can do it every day, but she needs some convincing. Some convincing. That would be boring. Is that why you travel? I know why you travel a lot. Then this is my final answer. We can have ideas, endless ideas. Because I want you to hear me for a second. I told her I hate talking. She said her daddy talked to her a lot. Thinks I'm not supposed to make you feel being a decision maker in her life. She did not tell me what to do, but she always helped me look good and achieve more success by making friends I normally would not make. I still had to make sure I let them know I'm the boss by doing things I wouldn't do, by giving gifts and birthday gifts. It really is a nice gesture, things I wouldn't have thought of doing. My path was to make a low performance company reach high excellence and achievement performance, reaching a high percentage they will never reach because it's never been done before. Why? Because it will help me stand out. It would have helped me when this company reaches the top and then they say, who was there? Who did it all? I will participate in what's left, and she will participate in what I didn't. In the end, me and her participated in everything that was available. Meaning, when that company reached high percentages of performing and understanding, me and my girl had all the job titles that company had to offer. We get the credit, but none of that was important. What was important was my business in the satellite. To make $1 billion in business, all I had to do was leave her and remain single. One, to feel, and two, to do it with someone better, someone more educated, someone more advanced. That is you, I think. I always hope she understood that, like smiling for me. I wouldn't smile, I'd laugh. But I expected her to always smile for me. The sad part is, I wanted to see if she understood this on her own. The sad part is, I wanted her to do it on her own again. The sad part is, I wanted to say it. I wanted her to say it in her own words. And while she went to go get her UC degree, I don't think she understand what had happened and what her position was. She got a degree and remained sick-minded, getting a job and talking like she used to. For some reason, I saw that as a defeat. Because if she could see me now, I was right. I felt what I felt. And she didn't want to think like me or do it on her own. More success. Yeah, if we stayed together, I'm sure we could have been great doctors or detectives or teachers. In the end, your laughs and jokes don't matter to no one. You want them to matter to me. You want them to care about our laughs together. She's so beautiful. She activates my bowel movements, my stomach. She gives me a little sad face and takes 1,000 kisses out of me. 1,000 kisses didn't work. I have to assume she does that with everyone. It's not that special. We need our own Joe. She knows who I'm going to pick. I would be jealous if I saw you from afar. I don't pick them, they pick me. It took you 3 years to memorize that freestyle. I see a man that is treating me good. And I see a boy that loves me. Seriousness and I'm interested. To a spider, nothing is useful in this world but a spider web and a bug. Now to the lady, pizza and friends feels weird. My teacher knew you don't ask Richard to participate because he says no to everything. He doesn't care. But if you tell him to do it, he will usually do it. He will square dance, join the talent show, play the flute. But I'm good at everything. I saw everything that's competitive, like dancing, education, and sports. It's one to understand your homework. It's one to understand the world. But it's one to understand what comes out your mouth. This is how you know America's doing a great job. What could a college girl possibly want sitting on a college campus all day? She could be saying, look at my clothes. She could be saying, I'm waiting for my next class. Pretty normal. She could be saying, I'm alive. She could be enjoying the sun and relaxing. But make sure to talk to people. You go to college and say, hey, look at my outfit, and sit in the same place and don't talk to nobody. Probably thinking you want to be seen, waiting for that one friend that you already know. None of them are your type. To realize maybe you should focus on your business. Through the looking glass, there's this girl I think of all the time in college. She was in my class, pink cheeks, bony, skinny, used to run track. But I didn't talk to her. In college, there was a house with a double-sided mirror, but I didn't know that at that time. That girl was at top of my list. My top of the list had all the characteristics, had it all. Until you start talking, right? But every time I would walk by this house, I would check how my face was doing, seeing if it was doing all right. I didn't know I walked through it one day and see right through the mirror, right into the house. The mirror was double-sided. Inside was a woman from my class with a few other men. It demonstrated the use of experiments and conversations of women and men besides thinking I'm cute. The reason behind letting me see her could be infinite, like stop doing it. Hey, it's me from class. But it's for sure a moment that she's going to remember and a moment that I'm going to remember. She showed herself through this mirror that was double-sided. I couldn't see nothing. One day, I could see through it, and she was looking right at me. Besides going crazy that you're financially not enough or beautiful enough, sometimes someone's beauty can do that and their money. But in another world, you say, I'm enough, you're enough, let's be happy. A woman who talks to you first starts out the relationship with a lot of happiness and a lot of eagerness. That's maybe what a woman feels when you say you like them first. But it could be used all the time so you don't feel special. Things you don't feel. Through the Looking Glass movies, your image to a police officer. Prenup is a lot more powerful when you can leave someone with nothing. The girl was as smart as me. Because in a small city and a small town, people are acting, people are talking. Financially, we would say, who would do it better, her or me? There's a lot of thinking we're all doing, and maybe staying silent has helped you out a lot. Some of you don't even know you're doing it, staying silent. That's like me and my friend promising to tell each other all of our secrets, including boys and girls, not having any intimacy with each other and promise to be successful together and always be here for each other. And you get the man of the dreams and you get the woman of your dreams. That'd be a crazy friendship to break. To intervene with someone that has created a bond with someone forever. For some stranger to want to change what's going on or take it over with another big friend group. You look crazy or beautiful or go back to his world and be happy. Do I want her for her popularity or not? If there's something I know is once you get the popular girl, you fall in love next. You can't even think like that because you're not allowed to. There's a million stories in college. Romance and leadership is different from romance and no leadership. Real advice can do a lot. It's like she doesn't want anyone close, but she wants everyone to be close to her. Rich and racist girl, town boys. Some of you are going to try to make people feel who you were growing up, as a kid, as an adult, and you won't be able to unless you start making little projects now, doing a cover for an old song, lip singing. I'm just saying it's not too late to try, old Hollywood actors. Cool girls, I understand you want to be cool, but can you tell a group of men what to do? Don't give up. Any girl that can be pretty according to women. I'm not a second option. You don't know peace, but when you see a stranger, she wants to go far away from here. It's only emotion, but it's a trip. Valentine's interrupt my sleep, my relaxation. Judgment, what's important in life. Your support is of great value. She started to value her privacy and her independence. Relocating to keep an advantage. It's competitive. I'm going to where all the competition is. Put me in a favorable and superior position. Emphasis gives shape to a new shape. Special importance. My stress indicates special meaning. My words intensity in my expression. Don't stop my hard work. I'm building a nation. Relocating to where they're selling. The rest of them building too slow. I know you like the city, trying to take it slow. She headed to the trees. What's there to miss when it's only me? You play a significant role in shifting the pattern. You're changing unpredictably. People getting emotional that you're mine. Happy for you and me. The public suspicion, evacuating to a safer place. I don't know if you're scared to leave. I don't know if you don't want to leave. An uneven pattern. My money going down and up. My emotions going down and up. Like my heartbeat formation unsettled. Who needs stability when I want to live? Determined to not let you flatline. Is that what you want to feel? Anxious, uneasy, disturbed, experiencing worry, uncertain about our outcome, worry about what's about to happen. She does not feel guilty, not interfere with my normal arrangement. Let me give you some options. What kind of girl are you? Are you the confident girl, the shy girl, the quiet girl, or are you just like me? You want to be more intelligent than anyone living. Seriously, it's not even funny. Smarter than scientists is serious. Then this what you say. You tell them they're poor. You tell them don't flirt with me. Even if they're applying it, sending subliminal message, we all get it. You believe in love. I see you smarter and healthier than anyone else. Two stupid people always be here for you. It's noticeable. And it's important, but me and you can give it a try. We are trying to find love with our work while understanding Hollywood could use a real love story. While believing it's not true, ready to hold intelligently. If this happens, you understand us not working out can mean more money for your career. A beautiful feeling to ignore should bring us and then sadness. Or the start of something new and going with your instincts and not caring is beautiful too. That's how much we love our work. Makes you think of the other celebrities who fell in love in Hollywood. I'm sure you felt this before, but it's my first time falling for a celebrity and falling for a normal girl. It's annoying having to show your interest there, but flirting is multiplied by two. Like listening to what I'm conscious about and showing me you care. It's all the emotions at the same time. Every time you blush, you smile, you're confident, you're a man. All at the same time, he walks in and says hello to everyone. What's up? Complain about your family problems, kind of like you don't know what's going on with the world for the future. Therapy. So it's the silly girl who didn't know about the satellite. You have been so good to me even when I stray away from us. Don't forget that the most important thing about college is that you can disagree with everything they say and make your own opinion. She studies people. And the last part is for men. She supports men